Talofa lava, my name is Dorien. I'm an Australian-born, New Zealand-raised Samoan, and I grew up in Massey, West Auckland. I first heard about Lucia's property program through a Facebook ad back in early 2021, surfing the internet, and I saw that she was giving a workshop on property, and I wanted to hear what she had to say about buying a house in Auckland. I came across a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, and my eyes opened up from then. I learned the importance of assets over liabilities, the importance of having money work for you. I knew the end goal was buying a house, gaining an asset, but I had no clue how to get there. My property knowledge was very limited. To be completely honest, I didn't even know what a mortgage was, let alone LVRs. And so that workshop was very informative for me. I learned like different types of properties, different types of ownership, different ways to buy properties. For me, I knew nothing, and I was like the cleanest white belts of all white belts. I came into the workshop knowing nothing at all, and so I had to attend it twice. One day to write down all the notes, take it home, try to digest it all, and then a second round just to sort of solidify that knowledge. It was easy for me to make the decision to join Lucia's program because of all the testimonials that I heard, the people that Lucia has influenced. And after going to that workshop, you could tell that she knew what she was talking about, and she has a track record that backs that up. And so it was easy for me to make the decision to join Lucia's program. Through Lucia's program, it helped me buy my own property with my partner. And so after 2 years of being in the program, I eventually got to say that I bought my own house. And so the program forced me to be very disciplined with my money. I didn't have any savings, and my parents didn't own properties, so I could use equity from that. And my situation, I had to be really disciplined in where my money was going. Just to be in the program itself, I didn't have the money to sign up, and so I had to do a payment plan. And just to stay in the program, I had to save 60% of my money, and that was for 6 months. It's really easy to save your money for a week and maybe even sometimes for a month, but canned chicken sandwiches for a whole 6 months was very, very tough. And I give my money to my parents for rent, and then I'd save money for transport, and I had little to spend on food or going out and doing stuff, and so I had to be really disciplined. And so yes, the program prepared me in a way to help me save up for a deposit. Like I mentioned before, my parents pretty much rented their whole lives, and I had lots of family members. Most of them, my uncles and aunties, they rented their houses too. Property talk wasn't really around in my household. I had to take things on my own shoulders, and I had to find ways that I could do things on my own. And so the program helped me to be more disciplined with my money and helped me to save up for a deposit. I guess the biggest challenge during the program is an obstacle that every first home buyer goes through, and that is saving up for a deposit. Being in the program itself was very valuable and easy. There wasn't really many things that was hard being in the program. I guess the hardest thing about it was seeing other members who are on their property journey and seeing them achieve the things that Lucia has been teaching. The hardest thing was them asking me, oh, have you been looking, or when's it your turn to buy? And deep inside, I wanted to say I was buying soon, but I knew I had to save for a deposit. And so the hardest part was seeing others achieve things, and you being in the position where you had to save. But I eventually knew my time would come. The program team has been really valuable and really helpful for myself and my partner. Lucia has given us access to awesome contacts to a buyer's agent and to mortgage advisors, and they've been very helpful in our journey. They were very approachable, And any questions I had, I could just flick a message to them and they'd reply almost in an instant. They were very reliable in my journey. My piece of advice to anyone thinking about property, and in particular with Lucia's program, is there is a lot of value in learning from those who have done it before and surrounding yourself around people and positions where you'd want to be. Yes, there is value in making your own mistakes. You can watch YouTube videos, you can read books, but there is a lot of value with someone guiding you along the way. The project team has been really valuable. Other members in the course are achieving the goals that you want to achieve. And it's good to learn from their mistakes and hear the things that they would change if they were to do it again. From the workshop, one thing that I gathered from it was Lucia saying, you're not buying the market, you are buying a house. And so an analogy I like to think about is that the market is like the weather. It's very tricky to know what it's doing by the week. And the weather in Auckland, the weatherman gets it wrong all the time. But you do learn about what to look for when it comes to buying a house. You learn about what are good buys and what are not so good buys. Yes, I would recommend this program to anyone who's thinking about property because one, Lucia has the knowledge and has the track record to help you gain a property, help you buy your first house. But also another fact why you should join Lucia's program is because she's so genuine and down to earth and so passionate about helping you get your first house. And after reading her book and seeing what she's gone through, if she can do it, you can do it as well. And I guess I'm sort of a testimony as well, and if I can do it, then most people can do it too.